Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of my mini series. Now, this was a very interesting experiment. I think creatively it was great. Lasagna sheets, there's a nice vegetarian way of having them. It was ticking multiple boxes, but I overcooked the pasta slightly. I was juggling multiple cooking operations. I think I was making another video simultaneously, and something or other conspired against me to have the crispiness you can see in the photographs, and maybe some people would be attracted to that crispiness. It affects edibility and overall enjoyment, I suppose, from my perspective. But and also you can see there was a rushed cheese job going on. You can see the melted cheese is lumpy, so everything was being done a bit hastily. And so with more preparation and focus, this could be very interesting. Basically, the idea was to cook the lasagna sheets as you'd expect them to be cooked, nice and soft. One would then wrap the lasagna sheets around a cooked veggie burger. Maybe some cheese would be melted around the overlapping sheet ends to sort of seal it. I have a thing about cheese seals, sealing things with cheese, melted cheese or cheese inside. I think the original, certainly one of the ideas was to have cheese inside the whole package. So it is a bit like an alternative to a burger bun in a way. Instead of a veggie burger being contained within two burger bun halves, you have a veggie burger rather, with melted cheese on top inside this soft, easy to eat lasagna sheet package. That was the idea. I think the lasagna sheet would be a nice outer packaging, but the timing was off and things went a little haywire or just a little off track. The cheese was not melted how it should have been. I think I broke off too much cheese because I always cook with too much cheese, too much pasta and too much cheese. It always happens. But otherwise, it was a good idea. So I will definitely revisit this. This will be really interesting, and I could experiment with seasonings, perhaps cinnamon, because I still have plenty of cinnamon in my cupboard. I could sprinkle some cinnamon over the lasagna sheets. You could go in all sorts of directions. You could stuff the package full of marshmallows, melted chocolates, whatever you fancy. But I really like this idea, lasagna sheets and a veggie burger, because veggie burgers can become so samey when you eat as many as I do from the same store, i.e. Aldi. They do just become so something of a chore because you have precisely the same vegetables day after day, and I'm not the biggest fan of most vegetables. So you need to spice them up, you need to melt cheese over them, you need to mix them with pasta, you need to season them, you need to do all sorts. I think another idea that I could explore is, I think I actually did think of this before, to make a stew of some kind with a veggie burger. So obviously defrosting the veggie burger, cooking it, maybe it's partly in an oven or just defrosting and then throwing it, chucking it into a pot of some kind and creating some sort of stew. So you already have a small medley of vegetables contained within a veggie burger, and then throw in some chili flakes, chop some parsley, whatever you fancy. That could be interesting. So yeah, this taste-wise, this may not have quite hit the spot, but creatively speaking, I think it was a good idea. Definitely, I shall revisit the lasagna sheets and cheddar and veggie burger idea. Let me know what you think about the idea, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 3.